Greetings, friendos. Reformed Stoic, back again with another video. We gotta keep going. So this is kind of my message for the winter. For all the struggling little chuddies out there, for all our little buddies out there, we're gonna keep this one short, for real, because we're locking in. I came up with this kind of Zoomer theology from all this like litty brain rot crap that I've been hearing lately, like lock in, crash out, homies cooked, bros cooked. It's do or die right now. You're either gonna lock in or you're gonna crash out. I can't remember. I know I said this in a video, but I don't know if the video ever made it to the channel. So I'm saying it now, boys. I've had rants in videos that I put on my Patreon because they weren't classy enough for this channel, because this channel's so classy. I had rants about, I did it first, I said it first, rah, I was an innovator of the bee pill, and I was. And it's relevant to bring up here because a lot of people right now are going through what I went through 5 years ago. What I've been going through for like the last 5 years, or I think that I've kind of like left behind for at least like 6 months to a year now. There's a lot of people on that right now, spinning around the toilet bowl of bee pills, of just not feeling good about life. Well, this is how I see it right now, guys. You need to try to prove the law of attraction. You need to take the law of attraction and become emotionally attached to proving it right. Which I think is difficult for a lot of people because they think it's lame. They think The Secret is lame. It's new agey. It's like, oh, crystals and incense and peace, bro. That's not what's cool. That's not what's in right now. But this isn't about hopping on trends. This is about doing something that's going to make you survive the great divide that is coming. You're either going to lock in or you're going to crash out. And those who crash out will be cooked. Those who lock in will have Riz. And they will not be cooked. I don't really know that many Zoomerisms, my friends. But if you don't lock in this winter, you're going to crash out and then you will be cooked, my friend. So what it means is your fears, your woes, your regrets, the past, the mistakes you've made. It's impossible to just let it go forever, for the most part. I mean, hey, I don't want to create that limiting belief, but I think a lot of people already know that these things kind of keep coming back. It's just a matter of letting it go temporarily as soon as possible over and over again. When you're in a bad mood, it's about getting through it quick. It's about knowing yourself, self-knowledge, about just, okay, I've been in a lot of bad moods like this before. I've had bad days like this before. Sometimes this lasts for a week and puts me in a slump. Sometimes I shake it off after half an hour or a couple of hours. Sometimes I'm able to get to my happy place. I put on an Adam Sandler movie and I chill, and maybe I order some food or I make a specific meal and I get back in it. I get over it quickly. There's a lot of people that have been circling around the toilet bowl for a long time, and it gets to a point, guys, where you just have to learn from your mistakes. And when you're in the toilet bowl, the mistakes that you learn from is How do I not be in a rut for so long? How do I stop feeling sorry for myself? You're going to have bad days, okay? I feel like I've been decently locked in for a while now. But some days I wake up and it's like, your life's a fucking disaster. I was maybe closer than I thought to making it when I was going to UNLV. You should have finished your degree. You're still in your 20s. You could have dated this girl. You could have dated that girl. You could have worked for the FBI. You could have made it. You blew it. You fucked up. It's crazy all the shit that you've been through. It's over! Okay, I have some days where there's some negative thoughts circling around my head. Y'all know there's a lot of people that want to drag me down, and they want to fuel those kind of thoughts. Well, I just uploaded some clips to my Clips channel, Reform Stoic Clips, youtube.com/Reform Stoic Clips. It's starting slow, but it's something new. My first baby. Just very simple clip about the law of attraction. I labeled it something like, How I Manifested $10,000. It's got some clickbaity title, but it's very short. It's very simple. You need to let the negativity go. What do you want? Focus on that. And it's not just focusing on what you want. It reminds me of the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Is that the first one? Or is that the second one? Sorcerer's Stone. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I've used this analogy for a very, very, very long time. I impressed some women with it because a lot of women like Harry Potter. You can't get the stone by wanting what the stone gives you. You get the stone by wanting the stone. That's why Harry Potter's able to get it, because he doesn't want to use it to make the elixir of life. He just wants the stone itself. And that's what he sees when he looks in the mirror, so he's able to get the stone. You need to focus on the things that are going to get you where you want to get. Just locking in. This is where a lot of people would be like, oh, you got to get a job and saddle up and save up, Bucky. Well, guess what, man? A lot of people can't save shit. A lot of people can't save shit, guys. There's different call-ins for us. There's different paths. There's different ways to make it. So I'm not even really going to get into specifics, but there's a good chance that you have an idea of what you have to offer and what you can do to sharpen yourself to better perform at whatever it is that you're trying to do. Working out is always a safe bet. Locking in on the workout routines. But it just gets to a point, guys, where it's like balancing on a tightrope. And when you fall off the tightrope, you don't fall to your death. You just get back on. You fall off the horse. You get back on. Dust yourself off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. Try again. But first you don't succeed. That's a good song. Yeah. You get to a point where you push out the negativity, and these B-pill videos, guys, these videos where people are talking about how horrible everything is, how cooked everything is. People who have been rocking with my channel for years, we're OGs of this shit. It's not just me. It's not only that I'm an OG of this shit, you're an OG of this shit. If you've been rocking with me for a while, we've already been there. We've already reminisced. We've already reminisced about how fucking horrible everything is. This is the reality, guys. This is disturbing. A lot of people are never gonna fucking leave. It's like this land. It's like the swamps of sadness in the never-ending story. I love that movie. I have it on DVD. It's like the swamps of sadness, man. And Atreyu's pulling his horse, and they're both sad. And Atreyu, or the horse, Artex, doesn't want to leave the swamps of sadness. He wants to just stay there and feel sorry for himself. And Atreyu's yelling at him, no, don't. If you do this, you'll die. You have to let go. You have to get over the past. Some people are going to sink into the swamps of sadness. Some of the people that are close to you. Some of the people that you want to take with you to the top. They're not going to make it. Only they can decide. Only they can gain the knowledge of self. That's what the whole never-ending story is about, is this inward journey facing the self, gaining the knowledge of self. A lot of people aren't going to make it, guys. You, the individual, can make it. But you got to focus on what you want. All the things that you don't want, everything that's in the past, everything that you've done wrong, leave it behind. Okay, so that's established. I'm trying to like say it in the most deep thematic way ever. You get it. Maybe I didn't say it perfectly for a Hallmark card. You get it. Focus on what you want. The past will keep coming, creeping in, but you push it out. So here's another thing. I've addressed this before, not in the most mature manner. So we'll hit it again. Guilt, I've learned, is just really useless. It's really not good for anything. When you're trying to, let's say you're trying to quit weed or quit cigarettes, trying to create better habits, and you relapse and you blow it, this process starts, and what in my opinion, is like weaker people, where it's like, oh, I'm such an idiot, I'm so stupid, oh my gosh, I can't believe it, why? Why did I do that? Why am I being so stupid, man? You feel really, 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 really guilty about blowing it psychologically as like a replacement for doing better. Like before you blow it, you're like, oh, you know what? I'll just feel really sorry for myself after I blow it to make... It's like you're virtue signaling to God. It's like, please, God, I'm so weak. Why? And I feel like religion kind of puts a foot in the door to allow this process to take place, unfortunately. It's not anything that Jesus taught. It's not Jesus' fault. I think some people are having trouble making that distinction when I was talking about it on stream a couple of times. It's like there's religion and there's Jesus. There's Christianity and then there's Jesus. Jesus doesn't seem to be for everybody. Not everybody wants to hear about Jesus. And you know what? For now, I'm fine with that. I'm struggling with my own beliefs. I think maybe Yahweh is an alien Anunnaki monster. It's because times are getting tough. I've been going through it. My faith has been tested. And I'm like, you know what? Jesus and what he taught was really pulling me through. But the story about Yahweh annihilating his followers in the desert for groveling, it didn't really pull me through any hard times. It didn't really do a lot for me. I got to dig deep right now. Maybe in 5 to 10 years, I'll be in a better place and I'll be able to have like a more mature way of looking at things. But all that aside, guys, the point is that make a deal with yourself. I've made this deal with myself. When I blow it, I'm not going to feel guilty. When I blow it, it's like, okay, I blew it. Instead of feeling guilty, just fucking do better. Just do better. The whole like, oh, I blew it, I'm so weak, why? I tried, I really tried. Like, it's just this virtue signaling. It's just this whole, like, you're trying to, like, justify to God or yourself or something. It's like, bro, it's really, really, really simple. You want to do this thing, you just blew it. But I said it in a way where it's like, I'm shaming you. It's like, no, it's not about shame or guilt. It's like, okay, you blew it. You fell off the horse. First you don't succeed. Dust yourself off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. Try again. You just go again. Okay? Like when you're trying to learn something in martial arts, when you blow it, you don't just like, oh, I blew it. You just do it again. So whatever it is, no FAP, quitting weed, quitting cigarettes, creating better habits, eating better. For some people it's eating. It's like, I ate another cupcake. Why did I eat a cupcake? Oh, it's like no more feeling guilty. Make a deal with yourself. I'm not going to feel guilt or shame anymore. When I mess up, just be like, no guilt. Oh, I messed up. But you have to do better. If you remove the guilt just so you can indulge in being an idiot, well then that's not the point. The point is sacrifice the guilt for just taking action. Okay? There's a lot of weak people, and you probably already see it, and if you don't, you're going to start to see it. A lot of weak people. It's like, I tried to quit cigarettes, but I'm smoking, and I don't know why. Like, they're begging you for approval, they're begging God for approval, and what do? You pity these people. It's like, it's okay, man. Just try it again. Just try it again, little buddy. And it's not about, like, trying to make these people feel bad or any of that. It's just that, like, guys, are you ready to be strong? Are you ready to do better? When you blow it, God doesn't want to hear you cry. I don't want to hear you cry. You guys want to pay me for... Oh, I'm getting a call from Chud. I blew it, Stoic. Oh, sorry, buddy. It's going to be okay, buddy. Yikes. But cringe. Everybody cringes when you cry, dude. Everybody cringes when you cry. I'm sorry that that's reality, but just do better. Focus on what you want. Get rid of the negativity. Do better. You're either going to lock in or you're going to crash out. And everybody who crashes out, for the most part, if you don't crawl back to locking in, you're locking in. Oh, I crashed out. And a crash out is like really blowing it. But some people are like almost crashing out. It's like, oh, I'm just going right back to locking in because I got the powerful mindset. And it does start to sound like the law of attraction. But some people live in crash out land and feeling sorry for yourself, which I have linked to feeling guilty and shame. In some religions, Christianity is entirely about guilt. It's entirely about, I'm so worthless, Jesus. Thank you for saving me. I'm nothing. I can't do anything. And then it's almost like when they say that all occultism, all spiritual knowledge, all spiritual control, suggesting that you have any power at all is witchcraft. Taking control of your life on any level. I have no power. Jesus does everything for me. I'm weak and I'm small. And like, there's a lot of Christians that love to go on big rants about that. It's like, hey man, I meditate, I do breath work, I do qigong, I do some kind of like spiritual meditation mindset. It's mainly just like harmless law of attraction stuff. It's like, no, you can't manifest anything. Everything comes from God. It's like, I don't necessarily disagree. I do think it comes from God. But it's like that old joke where it's like, I'm not gonna leave this island until my prayers are answered. It's like God answered your prayers by the guy sending the boat and the helicopter, and it's like God answers your prayers by you locking in and taking action and getting it going. No more feeling sorry for yourself. No more feeling guilty. Because guess what? The God that I believe in wants you to be strong. He wants you to be so strong that you do everything yourself. Instead of like, God's going to bring this into my life and God's going to bring that into my life. God's going to make you strong. God's going to help you become strong so you can bring everything into your life yourself. And you live your life like you're in charge of everything and like you have all the power. And when things start going good, when you start lifting yourself up, when you start making it, you're going to be like, you know what? I'm grateful. I have gratitude. And I feel like something out there was watching over me. Something out there pulled me through it. And lately, guys, not that it's relevant to this video, it just doesn't really matter to me so much if it's from a strict dogma. The whole, the higher force has to be called this or else you're going to go to hell. It's like, I believe in gratitude. I believe in these concepts that are connected to all religions. It's like, well, evil is the devil and it has horns and, he tempts you, and good is Jesus and all the good comes from him. It's like, I know that there's good. I know what good is. I know that there's evil. I know what evil is. And unfortunately, some of the people doing the evil go to church. Some of the people doing good believe some weird fucking shit that isn't the Bible. But I can tell you this much. There is interesting things where it's like, despite what some edgelord Reddit type people might try to say, there's not really a lot of Satanists out there like doing much good, you guys, okay? So it gets to a point where it's like, oh, well, actually the good guys are Luciferians and Satanists. It's like, I don't think so. Like, that's taking it too far. I'm just saying, like, Buddhism and Taoism, or just you have some sort of like a weird culty thing. It's like, look, there's good and there's evil, there's right and there's wrong, there's locking in and there's crashing out, and there's a higher power, kind of like what they say in the AA meetings. Like, you just gotta believe that there's something above you. It's this element of respect. It's this element of gratitude. And when you're grateful, it's like, hey, I got good things right now. I know that it could all be taken away. So I got to enjoy it. I got to appreciate it. It's just ethics and morals and just a higher understanding. And just, I see it in a lot of different forms of spirituality. I see it in Muslims. I see it a lot of MMA Muslims. There's a reason that like these Khabibs and these Makhachevs and these Khamzats are like cleaning up, bro, okay? There's something to it. Not their specific theology, but their respect, their bowing, their fasting, their gratitude, their locking in, okay? People, you know, I just feel like atheism usually doesn't lead you there. Nihilism doesn't usually lead you there. But that's not what it's about, okay? It's not what it's about right now. The camera's dying, so that's making it a lot easier for me to just go ahead and end this video. God bless you, my friends. Lock in. If you don't, you're going to crash out, and those who crash out eventually will become cooked. God bless you, my friends. I'll see you for the next one.